Hello, entrepreneur. We're still talking about budgeting. And as we continue to talk about budgeting, I want to take it from level to level. A lot of entrepreneurs underestimate the power and the importance of developing those banking relationships. I know there are a lot of people who do not use traditional banks anymore. They've grown tired. Some people don't understand how it works. So they tend to ignore the banking or try to use cash and carry or all of these different other merchants without using an actual bank. But as an entrepreneur, if you haven't learned anything else, you know the value of good relationships, whether it be relationships with vendors, potential clients, customers, and even relationships with employees. So banking is no different. You want to make sure you have a banking relationship. One of the things about budgeting, remember, I'm always saying how money is a magnet and it's attracted to itself. So it's very important that you have more than one bank account. You don't want everything flowing into one account. We talked about on my video, if you have listened to it, and if you haven't, I urge you to go listen. The 7 degrees, the minimum 7 degrees of separation you need from your business, and one of those things is a banking account. You do not want to start your business with your personal account. You want to start off with a business account. That way that money is there and it is only spent intentionally and when it is necessary, not when you think about it or not trying to put anything back. You never want to start your business that way. You don't want to start borrowing from the business and trying to remember. That's just not the way it needs to work. You want to have a separate business account and you want to only take care of business expenses from that account. Part of those expenses is your salary. And that's something I always coach entrepreneurs in as well. Because remember, this is your business. And even if you're working a job, there will be a time where your business, or you hope your business, will grow enough to support you personally. You cannot measure that if you never set a salary and if you never challenge your business to rise enough and grow enough to pay that salary. Budgeting is a very detailed thing. It's not just one thing. It doesn't just happen one time. It is a consistent evaluation of your money that's coming in versus where you're spending it out, and also when you spend it. That's one thing that people forget sometimes. The time value of money is everything. So when you spend it, when you receive it, all of that is so important. And that's what we talk about when we talk about budgeting. We talk about making sure that you are dispersing checks or dispersing money at the appropriate time, that you're watching your cash flow. Because if your cash flow is too low, you can miss opportunities because you paid a bill when you could have waited another week or whatever. In every business, businesses get 30 days to pay. And see, that's the thing about an entrepreneur. When you're starting out and you are getting these clients, you've got to make sure that you have a portfolio of clients, some that put cash in immediately and others long term. Once again, budgeting helps you to examine your financial portfolio so that you know exactly what you can do, when you can do it, and when you can expect money in and out. Budgeting, there's so much more to it than you think. It's not as simple as just writing down the bills. The list was the beginning. We're going to continue to go deeper. We've got to evaluate. We've got to match it against the cash flow. We've got to establish a pattern. We've got to make sure we have limits on when we spend and how we spend. And we've got to do everything very intentional. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee of Doing Business Better. Let's keep on talking about that budgeting. Bye-bye.